Hi learners, in this video I'm going to talk about the importance and limitations of job evaluation. Job evaluation is the process of comparing a particular job in the organization with all the other jobs in the organization. So therefore, through the process of job evaluation, analysis is done about the relative worth of one job in comparison with the other jobs. So now let's just analyze some of the importance and advantages of job evaluation. Firstly, in the case of job evaluation, it helps in reducing inconsistencies in wages. Now, through the process of job evaluation, the jobs are graded and classified. They're also ranked based on the complexity. And jobs which are more complex are paid higher wages than jobs which are less complex. So, therefore, inconsistency in wages is reduced or minimized. And all the jobs are paid according to their relative difficulties. Next, job evaluation helps in simplifying the wage structure, and job evaluation helps in ranking the jobs. So when the jobs are ranked, the workers can easily understand why the superiors are paid more wages and why the subordinates are paid less wages, and people who are on the same job grade why they are paid equal wages. So therefore, it helps in presenting a simplified wage structure to the workers. And when the wage structure is presented in such a simple manner to the workers can easily understand the differences in wages in different jobs in the organization, and therefore there wouldn't be much grievances relating to wages. Next, job evaluation helps in paying compensation based on performance. So therefore, job evaluation helps in deciding wage rises to employees whose performance is justified by them. So that's why jobs which are more complex are paid higher wages, and jobs which are less complex are paid lesser wages. Next, job evaluation also helps in the payment of widely varied wages. See, we different. They are different in an organization. We generally find that there are different kinds of job roles, and even employees in the same job role sometimes will be paid different wages based on their experience. More experienced employees would be paid more salaries compared to not unexperienced employees. So therefore, the job evaluation justifies this payment of widely varied wages among different classes of jobs. Next, job evaluation in order to conduct the process of job evaluation, a job analysis and performance appraisal has to be done. Now, job analysis is the process of studying the job. So, to conduct the process of job analysis, we have two components, that is job description and job specification. In the case of job description, we try to study the different duties, responsibilities, and functions which is associated with a particular job. And on the other hand, job specification is a statement which outlines the various skills which are required by a worker to do a particular job. So, job evaluation helps in analyzing or conducting job analysis, and further, job evaluation also helps in conducting performance appraisal to assess the relative, the performance of the employee on a particular job. So, job analysis and job appraisal, which are involved in job evaluation, are of great use not only when they are used during job evaluation, but also while recruiting new employees. Further, job evaluation also helps in eliminating wage inequalities both within the organization as well as outside the organization. And when these wage inequalities are eliminated, it leads to harmonious and good relations between the employees and the employers. Moving on to the limitations of job evaluation. Though job evaluation seeks to offer various advantages to an organization, yet it also suffers from certain limitations and drawbacks. Firstly, job evaluation lacks scientific precision. Now, that means that job evaluation is not exactly scientific, and most of the techniques which are used in job evaluation are difficult to understand, and even the supervisors find it very difficult to conduct job evaluation based on various techniques. And the factors taken by under the job evaluation program are not exhaustive, in the sense that it does not take into consideration the factors which are external to the organization. Like when we are paying salaries to wage employees, we also consider the salaries which are paid by the comparators, and also the supply and demand of labor also plays a great major emphasis when we are deciding on wages. Like whenever the supply of labor is more, the wages paid are less. On the other hand, when there is shortage of workers, the wages paid are more. So these external factors are not considered, and there is too much reliance only on the internal standards. Further, job evaluation does not offer a complete answer to the wage problem, because it presumes that the job of equal worth will be equally attractive to the employees, but this presumption is not correct. Supposing there are two jobs, A and B, and both are rated equal, whereas even Mr. A's job offers no prospects of raise, whereas B's job has high prospects of raise. Then in that case, job B will attract more people, whereas job A will attract less people. So in such cases, there will be wide fluctuations in the compensation which is paid among the two levels of jobs. And further, job evaluation is only one among the several factors in determining the wage levels. Sometimes other factors like government policy may also dominate job evaluation process. And like I said, the methods of job evaluation are complicated and difficult to understand even by the supervisors at times, and this complexity makes it difficult for the trade unions as to understand the modus operandi of job evaluation. And because of this, the trade union leaders and the workers always considered always views job evaluation as is, on with suspicious eyes. And because of that, what happens is they do not trust the job evaluation which is conducted by the organization, and they always doubt the wages and the compensation which is paid to the different categories of jobs in an organization. And moreover, jobs of equal content or grade may not attract the workers equally. And once the job evaluation program is structured, it may not be useful for the next time. But despite the various limitations or problems, job evaluation is one of the most appropriate techniques for fixing as well as for revising the wages, as it is systematic as well as an objective method of wage fixation.